Yeah, I heard word around town is a poppin' off.
Hey yo, what is up everybody? It is King Hitman here, and we're going to go over STR Hit and God Goku's animations, like their, well, not animation, but their package and their super attacks and all that type of stuff. Then we have the EZA for Goku and Bulma, and finally we're going to I'm going to give you guys a glimpse of what we're getting into with the next set of extreme Super Battle Road stages that are coming to global. So hopefully you guys stick around. Hopefully I entertain or inform you today. Now let's get into it. Leader skill for STR Goku and Hit. Pretty good, man. It is. Accelerated Battle or Universe Survival Saga categories get 4 key stats, 150%. I love that they gave them 150, not just the 4 key, which is insane in itself. Even though Universe Survival Saga doesn't really need it. Now, if you look into Accelerated Battle, it's a legitimate category. It's not bad at all. It's like, this is honestly a Dokkan Fest level category. Like, most of the time when they give these little, I don't know, these like side categories to the banner LRs, like just gold coin LRs. By the way, Hit and Goku are the best gold coin LR. I can't lie. It's not crazy. Like, I think it's a moderate gap. Like, it's a fair margin to be fair, to say that. But this is a Dokkan Fest level category. I mean, look at all the Gokus on it. There are a couple good, well, not a couple. There are a lot of good fusion characters on it. Physical Vegito Blue, EZA Kefla, LR Janemba is on this category. I mean, you could build villain variants of this category if you really wanted to. Tech Hit, of course, is on there. Tech Transform and Frieza. Kalen Khalifa. Because Kefla, I guess. I was about to say, I don't really know why, if they should be on there, but that's fine. And characters that are fast, in a sense, it's sort of like a shocking speed category. If you want to say, I don't have any issues with it, I don't have any complaints, I could care less. But yeah, that's the category in and of itself. And then mixed with Universe Survival Saga, it starts going crazy. So I would definitely like to pull them simply for their leader skill. I'm not going to go too crazy on the banner myself, though. Don't forget, if y'all do plan on summoning, keep in mind we have New Year's banners coming soon. Super Vegeta, I'd say he's next. Like, I did say I expected him, regardless of, like, I said this like a month ago. I was like, he's probably going to come somewhere in the middle of January. So I schedule it out so that you have enough stones to ration among multiple banners if you plan on summoning on hitting Goku's banner, but we'll see. Now, the super attack effects, on their 12 key, they raise attack and defense with a high chance to stun the enemy, of course, colossal damage. Their 18 key greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, mega colossal, and still has a high chance to stun the enemy. So yes, their super attack effects are crazy when compounded with their passive. When you consider Super Battle Road, when you consider difficult content, it's useful everywhere. Passive skill, advantage of light speed, attack and defense 170%. They get 6 key and an additional attack and defense 60%. Attacks are guaranteed to hit, which isn't too useful outside content like the legendary Goku event and like the fighting legend events, because those enemies do like to start to dodge. So it is nice to know that these guys are going to hit in certain situations. They disable the enemy's guard, and they have a high chance to dodge if they are in the first or second slot on your turn. They get 7 key, an additional attack 70%, and launch an additional attack that has a medium chance to be a super if they are the 3rd attacker in the turn. So if you want the 1 extra key, if you want to focus slightly more on attack, and I do believe, I think it's calculated differently. Yeah, their additional 70% attack boost is calculated separately for a total boost of 359%. That's crazy, man. That's freaking crazy. As the 3rd attacker in a turn, so it's not a normal buff. So they do hit moderately harder in that 3rd slot. It's not just some 10% increase. And their active skill. This is the only unit so far in the game that does this, where their active skill just sticks like this. Like, it's so simple, but it's so crazy. Their active skill, the ever improving pair, the global voice acting is actually like really bad, and I usually don't get phased by that type of stuff because I don't even play with sound. But no, like, bro, it's actually hard to watch. Like, I feel bad for people that really like that aspect of active skills, because they shaft global on a lot of active. Like if Super Vegeta's active skill is trash, STR Super Vegeta, when he drops, I'm actually gonna be pretty annoyed because that's not a moment you should be messing up. But this one's active skill, the voice acting is terrible, but the effect is great. Attack and defense 13% in battle. Sounds simple, but you guys know the game. If you know anything about the game, you know it's calculated in a weird way. So it's permanent. They're permanently getting attack and defense 13%, you know, 6 plus 7. It's insane. Like, they're just going to be a better unit after 3 or more super attacks have been performed and HP is 76% or less. And of course, you only need it once only because it's only like it's the rest of the fight. Their links at Tournament of Power, Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. They share 6 out of 7 links with the boy Tech Hit, who of course just EZA'd. Most of you guys now fully grasp how insane he is on paper or in combat. Their categories only on 4 though: Universe Survival Saga, Joint Forces, Legendary Existence, and Accelerated Battle. I can't think of any more they should be on, which that sucks, you know. At least they're on Legendary Existence. That's a decent category, or a decent team, like, overall. 12 key multiplier 150, 24 is of course 200% because they're an LR. Active skills are calculated separately. So yeah, like I said, wait, what? Meaning that it will increase their overall attack and defense. So what does that mean? The way it whatever. Just know their active skill, of course, is more potent than a normal attack and defense 13%. We went over the category. Now let's get into EZA, Goku, and Bulma. This unit really, they're very needy. We'll get into it. I don't like the way they're built. I never really liked this unit before their EZA, but even after their EZA, I don't really like it. Youth category gets 4 key, stats 130%. Super attack raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Colossal damage, a rare chance of stunning the enemy. Ultra super attack raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Mega colossal with a medium chance of stunning the enemy. Attack and defense 50%. They get an additional attack and defense 10%. But honestly, I don't want to read this whole thing out. They get buffs of I guess like increments of attack and defense 10% for Dragon Ball Seeker, Youth, and DB, like Dragon Ball Saga category allies on the team. So basically, you just want to build, like, it's hard, man. To maximize their passive is extremely difficult, and it's filled with, like, I've seen the optimal build. It's filled with units you're not gonna want to run, especially because 2 out these 3 teams, excluding Youth, and even Youth is still kind of bad, are just dead categories. Nobody's really running them as your primary category. So I'm gonna leave that there. And they also give themselves an extra 2 key per Joint Forces category ally on the team, up to 6. They launch an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super if there's a Goku kid or Bulma kid attacking in the same turn. That is just hard to read, man. I don't like this unit in the slightest. However, I've seen their numbers. They can get right. Don't play yourself. Like, I don't like them. Their offense and defense can be good on situations where you actually cater to them. However, I don't think they're one of those. There are a few, like literally only a handful of units in the game that are worth centering your entire team build around, and this is not one of those units, so I'd leave well enough alone. Of course, you'll get them just by beating the stages and whatnot, but please no. Link said, Incredible Adventure, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, and Innocence, Courage, Prodigy, Solid Support, and Legendary Power makes it all the more difficult to use them. Categories: Dragon Ball Seekers, Joint Forces, Youth, and Kid Goku Saga, like Boyhood Saga, basically. I don't even care about their effects after that. Let's get into the SBR stages. This is exciting. So this is really, like, I don't know that a lot of global players are ready for what they're chatting about, because these aren't a game. These stages, I heard Truth say yesterday that you need 300-ish K defense just to take normal, like double digits from normals in some of these stages. That shit sounds crazy, man. So I might not even be ready for this, but let's get into it. The list of categories that we're going to be fighting in this Super Battle Road set, now that it's finally on global: Universe Survival Saga Super Saiyan 3, which is good because it just got a whole bunch of buffs in terms of course, the Dragon Ball Heroes category units. Giant form, that one's gonna be hellacious. Transformation boost, Ginyu Force movie bosses and Pure Saiyans, and along with Future Saga, full power, and androids. Androids has gotten a couple of buffs, but enough to where I'd say like it's fine. Hell nah. Full power. Having physical Broly in that set. He's in AoE, which is of course good for Super Battle Road, but like just having two of those defensive liabilities, or however you can finagle full power, by the way. Like you can run AGL full power Gohan, you can run reps of Universe 7, like you can finagle it. It's just annoying. Like, so basically with full power, you might want to go around the book if you can. Future Saga, I can't tell you. We'll have to see. But Pure Saiyans, y'all can figure that one out. Movie bosses, get creative. You know, I cut the video and I'm sitting here looking at the categories, like the stages. It wasn't fair of me to pass over Pure Saiyans like it's not gonna give us all hell. So with Pure Saiyans, you definitely have to finish, because this physical Vegeta and the AGL Vegeta, they're not gonna do great. So you have to finesse it. STR Super Vegeta is not on global yet, so you do have to play around with not having him on your team. You can run, I don't know, man. It's gonna be more annoying than I'd like to admit, but you can run Goku family teams. You can run God Goku. I don't trust him in that situation. His dodge is the only thing I'd even play around with, but I don't like God Goku. You can bring him in, like Namek Goku is of course a top 3 unit in the game. Royal Blue Vegeta, like I said, reps of Universe 7, so him, MUI Goku. This tech, do you fight Pure Saiyans? You don't even fight Pure Saiyans. You fight the hybrids. I forgot that is how it's set up. So yeah, you gotta find ways around it. Maybe you want to focus more on the debuffing abilities of your units. Maybe you just want to go off the strength of the strongest like LRs in the game, the STR Goku and Vegeta, like into Vegetos, the Tech Gogeta, like that type of situation. You gotta be creative though. You can't just bring 2 of these guys and expect to have a good time. It is going to be difficult. So yeah, like I said, Pure Saiyans, you guys gotta make your own team. Everybody's teams are probably gonna be a bit creative. Movie bosses is going to be a problem if you don't have this Broly like I don't. So I might have to bring physical Broly in there, and I don't like that guy. So I don't want to do it. Transformation boost, Coolers, listen, nobody wants to admit it, but Cooler is not built for extreme Super Battle Road, like, unless you're going item heavy, which is fine, but in SBR, even with items, one wrong turn can really catch you. So I don't know how I'm gonna build it. Maybe I'm gonna focus more on sworn enemies if possible, or maybe I'll just have AGL full power Frieza carry me. All right, we'll see what I do. We'll see what I do. Giant form is just the worst. Like I said, Super Saiyan 3, Giant form is going to be the worst. I can't think of one situation where I want to... There's not a single unit on Giant form I'm prepared to run. It's the worst. I hate it here, man. I hate it here. But, yeah. And then Super Saiyan 3... Like I said, heroes buffs. So the Super Saiyan 3 I'm most optimistic about, because global has that advantage, I guess would be the best way to phrase it. And then Universe Survival Saga, I've heard it's a very difficult stage. So that's the one I'm looking forward to the most right now, even though I guess I'm running Hit as my lead, and then maybe I'll bring God Goku and Hit Friend. But yeah, that'd probably be my best option. And I'm just gonna fill out this one team. I know Mass Ningen is very good with filling out actual full-blown teams for you guys in advance. I'm gonna leave that up to him, of course. Like, you guys should be going to him anyway, because he's like, that's what he does. And bigger you do, So, like I said, take Hit, Goku and Hit Friend. In my box, I do have Goku and Frieza. I don't have MUI Goku. I don't have Evolution Blue. I'd probably bring Skinny Boo because he is versatile. His dodging, he can get over 200k defense easily, like as soon as the turn starts. And then after UI Goku, I guess the Tech Caulifla and the STR KO would be my final set of like viable options off the top of my head. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I didn't keep you guys here too long. I'm spitballing. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to rattle off ideas, the best way to do these and be as detailed as possible. So you guys know what's coming in about a day and a half. Let me see the timer on it. Yeah, almost a day and a half from now. So let me know are you guys excited? What Super Battle Road stages do you guys want me to focus on first? Let me know if I entertained or informed you today. Hitman is out.